Hello, thanks for tuning in. My name is ayedreepee. This is a shuffle exercise. If you watched the previous video on shuffles, it was giving you an intro to shuffles. This video is going to be an exercise that I would use for fast beginners, maybe intermediate. Levels are subjective depending on where you live in the US. This is another exercise. Do with it what you wish. It's a good thing to speed train and to add some extra things to our shuffles. Here we go. In this exercise, the format is 7 shuffles on the right and we switch, 7 shuffles on the left, we switch, 3 shuffles on the right, switch, 3 on the left, switch, single right, single left, single right, single left. Now, we do this a total of 4 times. The first one is just plain shuffles. I give my students this exercise because it's a good one to learn how to condense your range of motion in your shuffle, because as I previously stated in the previous video, most of us learn to shuffle like this, or if we're shuffling to the side, it's like this, where, if you learned in the previous video, we wanted to originate from our hips, this motion, instead of this big, long, swinging motion. I get my students to try to hit their shuffle in the same spot the whole time. We're starting with 7 shuffles to the right. We're going to go through this slow for this first time so we understand what's going on in our bodies, because it's new to us. And then we're going to bump up the speed a little bit after that. Here we go. 7 to the right. And now we do 7 to the left. Three to the right, 3 to the left, singles, so that was the first time. Level 2, we're adding a heel drop on our standing leg before each shuffle. So to not confuse yourself, I would count your heel drops because we still only do 7. So we go. Three, singles, that was level 2. Level 3, we are switching out our heel drop for a toe drop on our standing leg. Toes are typically hard for people, so make sure you keep your weight back in your heels so it's a little less jarring picking up this toe. Make sure you keep a bend in your standing leg. So we start with 7. Three. Singles, that was level 3. Now moving right along to level 4, our leg is going to stay out to the side and we're hitting a shuffle toe, or sometimes I call this a hammer. I just like to make sure that my kids know that I want the tip of their toe and not a toe. So when we're doing this, it's important that you're using your hips. This one, I really try to reinforce the idea that all 3 sounds should happen in the same spot. Maybe not the exact same spot you're hitting on the ground, but relatively the same spot. What I don't want is this, because it just takes up way too much time. It takes up way too much time. And then if you want to go faster and you're trying to, it's nearly impossible. You could probably try it. You might feel a little bit chaotic and it's going to feel weird. So make sure it's originating from the hip. Start with 7 on the right. Three, singles, and that's level 4. So we start with nothing attached to our shuffles, just plain old gorgeous shuffles. We add our standing heel, then we add our standing toe, then we're adding a toe to the end of our shuffle. We're going to go to speed, not full speed. You could do this at any speed. You could go super slow. You could crank it up and go super fast. Totally up to you and where you are in your journey. We're going to go like a medium speed, and we're going to see how it goes. Congratulations, you finished that shuffle exercise. Put it in your back pocket. Maybe it could be your new party trick. If you try it, feel free to post it online and tag me, ayedreepee, or Project Tap. Also, feel free to leave a comment. I do read your comments, whether you're commenting on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. I want to make sure that I'm helping you in the best way that I can and making this accessible to you. Let me know how it went, and thanks for tuning in.